Hi there, welcome back to Just Making It. My name's Matt, and as you can see, we've got snow. It's not even winter yet. We've got about 4 inches of snow on the ground. It's in the 20s, and we are going to start feeding silage today. The cows probably can't wait. We already gave the cows a couple bales of hay, round bales, so now we're going to go down to the silage mound and we're going to open up the plastic and start feeding. Lisa and I are headed over to the shed. We're going to start up the 6115D John Deere tractor. That's what we're going to use today. We have to put the bucket on the tractor. Right now I think I got pallet forks on it. I got the block heater hooked up to it right here. Let's unplug it and see if it fires up. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got the pallet forks on the front. We got to take this off and put a bucket on. Okay, Lisa's gonna get the handles. Lower it down for a little bit. Okay, I made a video in the past of making this silage mound. You could hardly see the tires because we got a lot of snow. Well, what we're going to do is take these tires off in the front here and fold this plastic back, and then we'll fold it back over after we're done taking some silage. I pretty much had to wait right here until this ground got hard because it sort of was a muddy mess. But now that I can get in here with the tractor, I'm going to fill this wagon up. This is where I'm going to put the silage in this feeder wagon. This wagon's 24 foot long, and it'll feed all my cows. So we're going to go ahead and fill this thing up. It's got some snow in there. It ain't going to hurt nothing. So let's get started. Okay, first off, Lisa's going to help me here. We're going to take these tires off. We had to put these tires on here because we get heavy winds and all, and we want that plastic lay flat on the silage. Now, we gave it enough time. It should be fermented, and it should be ready to feed. Got to be careful walking on this plastic because it's awful slippy. But these tires, they come up easy here. Got the tires off up to a certain point there. These tires are all gone. So you can see we got a lot of snow on that plastic. We could do one of two things. We can make a cut and peel this plastic out and pull it out, or we could just fold this plastic up and then take what we need and then fold it back and cover it again. I don't plan on feeding silage every day, probably every other day or every third day. We're basically giving them hay. But we want to supplement that with the silage so we could save on our hay. Now you could see here we had round bales on the side here. We took these and we fed them. Same with the other side. So that's what we're going to continue on doing, is feeding the round bales and then getting the silage. So my idea is I'm going to go ahead and take the front end loader and just scrape the top of this plastic and get most of this snow off so that we could flip it back. If we didn't have any snow on there, you know, it'd be really easy. So let me go ahead and start the tractor up, and I'll see if I can get rid of some of that snow. I just want to scrape off some of this snow so it's not real heavy for us. Yeah. Just go right over the top. There we go. Oh, at least just took a spill. It's slippery up here. Okay, we got it folded back far enough for me to get a wagon full. So we're gonna go ahead and fill the wagon, and then I'm just gonna pull the plastic back over. Or, you know, it's so cold out, you could actually just cut the plastic and move it to the side. It's not going to hurt anything, like I said, exposing this silage, because we're going to end up feeding it. Lise, how do you like this cold weather?
I love it.
Yeah, it's in the 20s, isn't it?
I like it better than the hot.
I think all week they're calling for 20s. Lows are going to be in the single digits. Okay, I'm going to start loading up the wagon. There we go. This wagon can hold quite a bit. I'm anxious to see the cows' reaction when I first give this to them. Well, there we go. I got a pretty good load on there. I could go more. You know, I could stack it way up high. But let's see how the field conditions are, because I only have a 2-wheel drive tractor, and underneath this snow, let me show you what I was dealing with. It's actually soft yet. See how muddy it is? I tore this up. But tomorrow morning, this should be froze. I'm not going to give them silage tomorrow. I'll probably give them silage the next day. So every other day we'll give them a wagon. But yeah, if you watched my video of me making this silage, like I said, anybody that, has a small farm, and you could see underneath, I don't even have concrete underneath this silage. It's just right on the dirt. But it's just a good way of saving some of your hay. All right, what I like to do after I got my corn wagon in place for the cows, I always lift this tongue, because you don't want them tripping over it when they go around the wagon, and that's what this is for. You just want to chain that up, just like that. All right, let's see how the cows like this silage. This is their first day. Oh yeah. Come on, girls, you got plenty of room. They're actually full because we've been giving them quite a bit of round bales every day. Hi, China. How are you today? Yeah. You can see we got a round bale sitting there, and there's one cow by it. And there's another round bale way over there. Looks like the round bales are a little froze-lies. Hi, Evie. How are you doing today? Look at that, folks. I think they like it. That'll put a little weight on them and keep them warm. Now, my barn is up there. And we're going to have that gate open. They can go in and out of the barn area when they please. So when the weather gets really bad, they could go in the barn. But I can tell you this. If the cows had a choice between staying in the barn and being outside, my cows sort of like it outside. Unless it's the temperature's really low and the winds are really blowing really hard and it's snowing. But they like it outside in the fresh air. Yep. So we'll leave that wagon there and let them eat it. I'll take this tractor back. They're all looking good. Hi, girls. I'll get out of your way. There's one thing I got to do along this fence line here. You could see the cows. That's where I came from. On the inside there. They're eating that corn. Right here, I've got my fencer. My solar panel is covered with snow. And I do have this working now. My battery's inside that box along with the fencer. But as you can see, these solar panels are not doing anything. The snow's covering it. So I got to wipe it off. And what this is powering is that second strand right there along the high tensile going around. And we've got electric rope going along the pond area and to the other side. So we are running electricity in the wintertime. It's not probably working up to snuff like it should be, because we're low on power. It's not, no sun. We had this covered. So we want to uncover this so at least a little bit of light hits the panels. There we go. And charge the battery. There you go. Tomorrow I'll read the fence and see what it says. But yeah, we needed to do that. Okay, now next what I'm going to do. I've got round bale rings. I'm going to put one set together, and we're going to put it out in the field, out in the pasture here for the cows, and we'll put a round bale inside of it. And I'm going to move another round bale feeder that I already have out there out where it's from, because the cows messed that area all up, and then we're going to move them into a drier area. Here's a round bale feeder that I recently bought. It's a 2-piece. Sometimes they come in 3. This one's a 2. And I've liked the red ones. You can get galvanized, but the cows, after a while, they'll rip the heck out of them. And these red ones are a little bit stronger steel. So I got to connect it here. I've got 3 bolts. You can see 1, 2, 3. So let's go ahead and put this thing together. We know what happens when you drop things in the snow. You either got to get the magnet out or the metal detector. Okay, I got all my nuts and bolts in. All I got to do is just tighten this side up a little more, and then we're ready to feed. Okay, we're heading for that bell ring over there. I'm just going to put it right in the middle. We got the string off the bale. It's a little froze. Let's see what happens here. There we go. There we go. Centered it up a little bit. Hi, Royalty. That's Royalty. Hereford. Okay, now we got to go get another bale and put one in the other ring. There you go, girls. Last but not least, we got to check their water. See, I got a float in there, and it is a heater right there. And if you see, I've got electricity right there. And the power line's going down the middle, underground with the water line. And there's my float. So it's nice and open. Well, I just want to say thanks for watching. Just making it. And thanks for feeding the cows with me. We'll see you on the next one.